Welcome to Ditch the Classroom. This is your host, Ariana Vernier, and I'm so excited that you're here. I'm a teacher turned business coach who is so passionate about helping fellow mamas like you ditch the classroom and pursue your big, hairy, scary dreams. Imagine a life where you could still impact the world, but do so while following your passions and spending more time with your babies. In Ditch the Classroom, we'll explore ways you can do just that. Myself, guest experts, and amazing teachers who have also built a successful business will share tools, tips, and resources to help you ditch the classroom too. Are you ready? Here we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Quick Tip Thursday on the Ditch the Classroom podcast. If you're not familiar with what this is just a quick 5-10 minute episode where I'm answering questions that y'all are submitting to me about becoming a virtual assistant. This question that was submitted to me today is there room for me to become a virtual assistant, or is the VA world already oversaturated? If you've gone and joined the Facebook groups like I recommend, where entrepreneurs are hanging out and posting job opportunities, or maybe you're looking on Instagram for clients or LinkedIn, you're probably seeing that there's a lot of comments on those job postings. So that can make it feel like there's already too many virtual assistants. There's no place for you. But that's not true. First of all, just because the person who posted the job opportunity has a lot of comments to sift through doesn't mean they're the only one looking at that post for a potential hire. So maybe somebody posted looking for a social media manager, and maybe there's already 50 comments on there. So that person has 50 comments to sift through. But if you're comment number 51, some other potential client comes along and sees that post and they're like, oh, I need a social media manager as well. They're going to come in and they're probably only going to look at the most recent comments. So you could land a potential client from a job you didn't even necessarily apply for specifically from them. It was from someone else. So there's that. And then also, if you are in the virtual assistant world, you think there's a lot of people out there who know what this is. But if you go out on the street and you ask 10 people if they've heard of a virtual assistant, I'm willing to bet at least 8 out of 10 of those people are probably going to say, no, they've never heard of what a virtual assistant is. But out of all 8 of those people who said no, they probably could all use a virtual assistant services, or they know someone who could. Okay. There's still so much room out there because so many people still don't even know what a VA is, but they really, really could use one. Maybe they have their own business and they think they want to outsource their social media management and they think they have to hire someone to come sit in their office and do that for them. They don't realize they can hire an independent contractor to come and do that for them remotely, and then they don't have to pay all the employee fees and all that crap. If you just are willing to put yourself out there a little bit and explain to some people what a VA can do, you will find that there are so many people out there who still need the help of a virtual assistant. Okay. Just so you know, no, the virtual assistant world is not oversaturated. There is still room for you. You can still 100% absolutely do this. All right. Do you have a Quick Tip Thursday question that you would love for me to answer? Go to our Facebook community, facebook.com/groups/ditch the classroom, and then just post your question there and put hashtag Quick Tip Thursday, and I'll be more than happy to answer it for you. And if you're loving this podcast, would you mind going and leaving me a 5-star review? This is the way that this podcast can grow, can reach more mamas and teachers like you that are looking to quit teaching and just want to work from home with their babies. These reviews are what show Apple Podcasts and Spotify and everywhere else that this podcast matters. It would make me so incredibly happy. It would bless me so much if you took the moment to do this. You can just go click and leave the 5-star review, and that's it. or you can take a moment to write a few sentences. I love those even more because then I get to read them and it makes my heart so happy. So if you would do that for me, I would be so incredibly grateful. All right, y'all. I love you so much, and I will see you next week. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. Before you go, make sure you take a minute to subscribe to the show, leave a rating and review, and check out the show notes for a free gift to help you ditch the classroom. If you loved today's episode, can you help me share the message by taking a screenshot, tagging me on Instagram @ariana.vernier, and sharing it with your friends so we can help more mamas ditch the classroom and follow their dreams. Until next week, y'all, keep following the dreams that were placed in your heart so you too can ditch the classroom.